Hey guys, so doing a little different today. Going completely against every video that you have seen on my channel. I am going to tell you why you should not move here to Greenville, South Carolina, but maybe you should move to the suburbs. So hope this video helps. Let's get to it. Sorry, nope, redo. All right, guys, so I want you to meet a really good friend of mine. Hey guys, so super cool video coming to you. We are out on Main Street. Did I say anything else in the video? It's just really short. I love how people mysteriously get on their phones as soon as they see us. Local installment about the coffee shop. Freaking stop. Okay, so why is Aubree telling me not to move to Greenville? Because you guys call me and email me and come onto my website and talk to my real estate team about coming to Greenville. And that's great. I love it. I love answering your questions and providing things to do and the best neighborhoods. But really, I think you need to know that Greenville itself is so much more. So when we're thinking about Greenville and whenever you're researching Greenville, I would say if you want to be downtown Greenville or you want that walkability, Greenville might not necessarily be the place that you want to land. To have walkability in Greenville or to have the close things in Greenville, you're gonna end up paying for it. And that's really one of the first things that a lot of people, whenever they contact me, they go, oh, Greenville's such a great place. It is, absolutely, I agree. And if you want downtown, those beautiful pictures of the bridge or the townhomes down here, you need to have the budget. So really, whenever you're looking at Greenville, housing prices and inventory is probably my number one thing to tell you that if you don't have a budget that at least goes up to $700,000-800,000, maybe even closer to $1 million, living downtown Greenville gets very difficult. And it's not impossible. But it is something that if you want the walkability of downtown Greenville, I would actually recommend looking at the suburbs. Look at Greer, look at Travelers Rest, look at Easley, even places like Taylor's or Simpsonville. You're going to get your walkability and you're going to get to where you can actually buy within your means and not be house poor. There's good school districts. There are good people. There's so many local businesses in the suburbs. And that's really one of the things that I think whenever people are researching this area, they think, oh, Greenville, this is great. But then they forget about all of the suburbs around here. Another thing to think about is that we do have a lot of local events. So those local events don't just circulate around Greenville. I love the local events. They are so great. But again, I would say you may want to look farther out into some of the suburbs, places like Travelers Rest or Greer. Like all of those smaller local towns around Greenville have some of the best little community events. And again, they have more parking than we do. Another thing that I would say to think about is Greenville has been a main attraction for people who are relocating for at least the last decade. And we just poured rocket fuel on that over the last 2.5 years of the pandemic. We get on average somewhere between 5 to 10 people just with my real estate team that are looking to relocate here. When I looked at the local stats, we're actually looking at about 30 people a day that are relocating just here to Greenville. And every day, 30 people a day, that's nuts. So what ends up happening? Well, our infrastructure needs to grow. And so whenever you're looking at the infrastructure needing to grow, that also means that you're going to have almost endless road work. Now, I will say this, it's not all bad, because something that Greenville does very, very well is when they say, okay, we're going to do a big road project, this is how long it's going to take. So the upstate has one of the largest interstate flyovers in the entire state of South Carolina. They revamped their entire interstate section where the interstates go from 385 to 85 and they drop off a bunch of different places. They said that project was going to take 4 years, and 4 years later it was done. And it works really well. You have areas of town where, honestly, rush hour starts about an hour earlier than it used to. The interstates are fine, they move really easy, but whenever you're looking at your local roads, you have a lot more people, a lot more cars, people going to work. So that is something to watch. Now, we are nothing compared to Atlanta or Charlotte and the suburbs around there. So if you are looking for a little bit of a slower pace of life, a better cost of living, and honestly, people that it's a great melting pot, you will want to visit Greenville and come and take a tour, come look. We have a phenomenal vendor partner. His name is Mike Cruz, and he does Greenville tours, and we'd love to get you in contact with him. A lot of our people that come in, and you guys that are watching, I would highly recommend whenever you come to do your trip, let us get you in contact with Mike. He will tell you about the entire area, including those little suburbs. And I don't think it's something that you want to miss out on. So definitely want to look at that. So Greenville, while I think it's amazing, it does have some things I'd say, you may not want to live here necessarily. But you need to look at the suburbs around Greenville. So make sure you check out the videos on Travelers Rest, Easley, Greer, Taylor's, Simpsonville, and I think we even have a video coming out on Anderson, South Carolina soon. So if that one's already posted, great. If not, keep looking, because we will constantly be putting out more videos about the local area, about what you need to look at whenever you're looking at relocating or just coming for a really fun visit. So I hope this helps, and we'll catch you next time.